unreal.
She is so beautiful.
Laid.
It's actually like ridiculous.
Unbelievable. I love this dress. You don't? Why? Talk to me, baby. Where is the color? Like for the founder and CEO of Rare Beauty, where are the Rare Beauty products?
Or maybe don't eat a Jersey Mike's sandwich before you go on the red carpet.
Christine Baransky was woofing that hoagie. Every time I see her on a red carpet, it looks like the CEO of a company about to give a speech at a conference, photoshopped into an evening gown. It doesn't match.
And the mom said, don't put that much makeup on. You're 12.
Girl, yeah. You're a
yeah.
McDonald, not a whore.
Yeah.
I have not worn a full beat in so long. I am so self-conscious about how this looks.
Why?
Does it look okay?
Yeah, why?
I'm just fishing for a damn compliment in this place. No. No, I haven't done a full beat in so long. I'm just like, how does it read on camera kind of a thing? But yeah. Why did I pick today, of all days, to turn it this hard?
This lip is so...
Yes. Well, hi, guys. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Beautiful and Bothered. We're doing the Emmys Makeup Police. Welcome to E. Don't sue us. We are both wearing Valentino lips. Yeah. What are you wearing?
200A Red Fiesta.
200A Red Fiesta. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I am wearing the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in Berry Wine. This is $2.99, and they recently sent me all the colors because I've told you guys forever that the it opened and it got on your pants. The lip liner, yeah. The precision lip liners in the shade Sugar and Spice, Cafe, and Bear are three of the sexiest nude lip liners, all like cool tone, beautiful, and Bear is a complete perfect dupe for the original KKW1 lip liner going back the original launch. So those are incredible. And those are really all I've tried, but they just sent me all their lip liners. And and in my defense, the LA Girl Ulta display is always a shit show. So like, I don't know what is lip liners and what was eyeliners and stuff. So all these deep shades, stunning. So this is in Berry Wine. And then I'm wearing the Valentino 508R. Is the shade on there?
No, which is comical.
How weird is that?
Wait, because get this gag. The lipstick itself goes by a number on here, but then online, they only go by names, not numbers.
That's so weird. Well, the shade I just looked at it's Valentino, baby. That's the shade.
Ew. Like they ran by the last shade, they were like,
I know.
It's like Spike Couture. And then by the time we got here, we're like, it's Malibu, baby.
Oh my God.
I'm wearing the lip liner from Italia Deluxe, the Amazon lip liners that come in like 20 in a pack for $10.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, okay.
Very nice.
Not the best ingredients as I'm looking at them.
Really?
I'm a little shocked.
Really?
I mean, girl, everything from mineral oil to talc to mica.
Well, girl.
And you know, for a 60-cent lip liner, that talc
You're buying in bulk on Amazon.com.
Yeah. So I bought the bulk collection. So I would maybe not recommend those.
Yeah, girl.
The formula is amazing.
Really?
So I don't know, girl.
Yeah. Well, if you have no respect for yourself, head on over. No.
Yep. Well, cheers to that.
Yeah. Oh, new hair. They don't know.
Oh, y'all don't know.
He debuted it on Patreon this week, but the main episode here, you guys haven't seen it yet.
You know, you haven't seen my my auburn dream hair.
Yeah.
I'm just living my Chucky fantasy.
I love it.
I'm living out my Chucky fantasy. I've always wanted to go copper, but it never felt like a color I could pull off. So I was like, okay, if I could do yellow, maybe I could do this.
Yes.
So
yeah, you did do Gaga's Urine Yellow.
Urine Yellow, yeah. With the shadow root and everything, that warm brown shadow root.
Yeah. Wow.
Yikes.
I love this so much. We were talking about on Patreon how many, not only more, but like different makeup options you can go into now with this hair.
Gold.
Gold. This is such a like underappreciated hair color. If I was a girl, there was a girl I saw TikTok. It was like a hairstylist. She went from like just blonde or brown or whatever and went to this Ron Weasley orange red. Completely changed her appearance. Looked like a different person. Stunning. Went from plain Jane to model. And I feel like if I was a girl, I would totally at some point in my life rock this hair color. It's like so underappreciated.
You've never ever like really played with hair colors.
I've only ever been, if I've been anything but brown and blonde, and pink, everything else was a mistake. When I was in like high school, I accidentally went black. Well, I went copper penny red, but because I was trying to go blonde, and it was Ron Weasley and it was horrible. And then the only way I knew how to fix it was to go black. And I looked like a little ricket-ridden, like, girl, like in the basement, like vampire. Yeah.
Me when I worked at Hot Topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did not suit me.
Yeah.
Black hair.
No, I always wanted to do black hair, and I was like, that will never look right on me.
Yes.
So it's a no.
Mm-hmm.
It's a no.
It's a no for me. Well, the Emmys, you did not watch.
No.
I watched, me and Casey watched. Casey's like an award show fanatic. And are you an award show person?
No.
How come?
I don't find them interesting. Oh my God. I am Mr. Burns in my house. Like, get it off the TV.
Yeah.
I don't like award shows. I don't find them interesting. I think they're corny, tired, and played out. They take too fucking long.
Yes.
There's too much going on.
Yes.
That you want me to care about.
Mm-hmm. The absolute best award show recently, I don't know what it was. Something like not one of the main ones. It was like the SAG Awards or the Critics' Choice Awards was on Netflix, and it was streamed, no commercials, 2 hours. They could curse, they could do whatever. It was heaven. And I was like, can all award shows be like this? Because it's whenever they're on like NBC, CBS, ABC, boot nasty girl. 2.5 hours, the corny bits. It's just...
I'm over it.
Yes.
And even like the VMAs. So stay tuned for Patreon. So if you're not already on there.
This month's full-length bonus episode is going to be the VMAs Makeup Police. But yeah, I didn't even know it was on.
I don't care.
I know.
I just don't care. Who
cares anymore? Do you care? Yeah. Like, and even we were joking, pulling Makeup Police photos for the VMAs. I did not know anyone except like 2 people. We've just aged out of the VMAs. It's not like it's not our.
Could you imagine though being the Gagas, the Nickys, the Taylor Swifts of it all, being that if you debuted in the early 2000s, you go to the VMAs now?
Yes.
They all look at you like you're a grandma.
Hey, grandma. Yeah. I feel like the reason we did the Emmys here is because I feel like it's a little more universal. And Dan and Eugene Levy hosted. They were great, which I was so happy. It was I think that was so much better than like these stand-up comedians sometimes because it can be rough. And like Tina and Amy, when they did it, was always amazing. And they made a joke about, their best joke was about The Bear and how The Bear, that FX show wins everything for best comedy. And I'm sorry, it's not a comedy. It's not a comedy. It's like Shameless. And they made a joke saying, they were like, The Bear gets a lot of criticism for not actually being a comedy series. He's like, but we're not here to drag anybody or be negative. He's like, so in the spirit of The Bear, we're not going to make any jokes. It was so good. They were so good together.
That is amazing. Yeah, because I kept seeing this keeps winning like best comedy. I'm like, The Bear's a comedy?
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, it definitely has humor the way Shameless did.
Okay.
But the root of the heart, the main storyline, it's like The West Wing. Like, The West Wing had a lot of jokes and a lot of funny moments, but the spinal cord of it is a drama. That's how The Bear is. But
it wasn't a comedy.
I feel like a lot of shows, because Shameless did the same thing. Season 1, they submitted as a drama, because I remember William H. Macy was nominated for Best Actor in a drama series. Season 2, all of a sudden, for the next 10 seasons of that show, it was in comedy. And I feel like a lot of those shows that toe that line think they're gonna do better in comedy, because from a snobby, highbrow standpoint, if you, The Bear, are in comedy up against Abbott Elementary in this, people pick that. And even especially acting performances, because it's maybe probably a little more difficult to be in something like do a scene in Shameless or The Bear versus, How I Met Your Mother. Like, it's not as so obviously.
Right.
And I feel like that's so shady there should be criteria for like what really constitutes a drama and a comedy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a show comes along every now and again that does that and like messes up the whole thing for a couple of years. And we were also saying too, we were like, there's so many shows like, so Hacks won Best Comedy Series, which is so deserved, incredible. Shogun won Best Drama Series, but we were saying, we're like, the nominees, like you have for comedy, was Hacks, Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Only Murders, In the Building, Palm Royale, Reservation Dogs, What We Do in the Shadows, and then drama was Shogun, The Crown, Fallout, The Gilded Age, amazing, The Morning Show, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Slow Horses, and Three Body Problem. The thing about being me and Casey, who he more than me, loves award shows, I was saying it makes me so nostalgic for like, to think about when I was growing up and I would watch the Emmys, and the problem we were saying is you're lucky nowadays if you've seen 7% of the shows nominated because they're all over the place. They're on Hulu and Netflix and CBS, ABC, NBC, Apple TV Plus, Paramount Plus, Roku, like it's everywhere. Like, so you don't see anything anymore. So you lose that sports like mentality of like rooting for everybody in it. Where I was saying while we were watching, I was like, back in the day when you used to watch it and everything was like CBS, ABC, NBC, Fox, maybe WB, maybe FX or a one-off thing, but it was mostly that. So it would be these shows where it was Friends, Everybody Loves Raymond, Frasier, Cheers. Like you watched, us as a country, we watched a lot more of those shows. So you felt like you had higher stakes in the winner because you knew 4 out of the 5 performances, where now 80% of the show, the winners, you're like, oh, okay, good for them. I don't know who that is, who they are, what that show is. And it just feels weird. It's like totally changed the vibe of the show.
And I want to know where the nominations come from, the voting process, if it really matters, like who's voting for it. Mm-hmm. And especially when it comes to like the VMAs, which we'll get to.
Yes.
Corny. Mm-hmm. I don't believe anybody anymore.
We say all the time, music shows are the most rigged popularity contest BS. The Grammys and VMAs are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Apple TV Plus is doing like some Harvey Weinstein level campaigning minus the, because I don't understand how the morning show this year, did you ever see anything of morning show? First season, Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, incredible. First season. Second season, third season, drastic drop off. This year, still, I don't even know anyone who watches it anymore. 14 nominations. Like, there's just some shows that I'm like, who are you sleeping with?
It's money.
It's money. It's campaigning. It's like to keep things top of mind to people. And then again, all the like there was a bunch of Bear winners in comedy categories, which was like disappointing. I have to say, I'm so happy The Crown is over because I can't keep seeing people from The Crown win. Gene Smart won for Hacks, incredible. And then for the first time in I think 8 years, The Traitors and Alan Cummings dethroned Drag Race and RuPaul. Yeah, mama. He won Best Host of a reality competition and Traitors won Best Reality Competition. I think it was the first time in 8 years.
That Drag Race didn't win.
Gag. Finally, yeah.
And you know what? Rightfully so.
Yes. And
Alan
I know
Cummings
Traitors.
is a great host. He's
amazing.
That show was incredible too.
Yes. And it's very well done. And Alan Cummings is incredible. And I almost think, I don't know, trust me, I don't want Drag Race to go anywhere, but I hope it's a little bit of a wake-up call of like, enough with like quantity over quality. Let's go back to the drawing board and like, let's not have like 6 first out queens on All Stars. Like, let's take a break. Let's think about this because it's just losing its luster.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing that it beat out Drag Race.
I know,
Good
girl.
for them.
Yes. Can you believe that?
Wow. Yeah. But I'm so happy.
Yes.
Wow. Good for them.
Well, we're going to dive into the looks. And I have to say, pulling photos, I don't know if you noticed when you're going through a little bit of a Basic Betty kind of night. Shall we?
Not a swing in the bunch.
Girl, nobody picked up the bat. Nobody picked up the bat. Oh, well, if they did.
And if they did, they failed miserably.
They got beaten to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. As always, we love to say on Makeup Police episodes that Johnny and Kevin, LLC, are in no way, shape, and form commenting on the attractiveness, the body type, the face of the celebrity. We are critiquing solely the application of the cosmeceuticals on the face, which could have been a plastic dummy, a potato, by the makeup artist. That is what we are doing. There is zero judgment on the celebrity themselves, their appearance in any way. We always love to disclaim that. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break and be back with Makeup Police for the 2024 Emmy Awards. Alrighty, we are back. And first up, we have Carrie Coon. Do you know who Carrie Coon is? No. Okay, people, I need my allies here on the pod. If anybody watches The Gilded Age on HBO, it's so fabulous. It's so gay. It's so lush. Oh, it's just like, you have to watch it because think less authentic, oaky smoky Downton Abbey. Like, I tried to get into Downton and I know people love it. Please don't yell at me.
I tried.
My mom has yelled at me 17 times to watch Downton. It was just almost too authentic. Like, I felt like there was a GoPro in that kitchen where they were like, what are we going to do with the dusty biscuits? Like, that was the plot line. It was too real. Like, where this one, The Gilded Age, is set in America in the Gilded Age.
Yeah.
And her husband is the equivalent of like a Rockefeller building the railroads. But it has an element of like modern heightened drama and conflama. Like, and the women in the show is like her, Christine Baransky, Cynthia Nixon, Meryl Streep's daughter, so many people. And it's a lot of Broadway actors. The costumes, the moments, the acting, it's so gay. It's so theater. It's just and it's so expensive. It's so lush. And her character in particular, Mama, just serving it. She is unbelievable. So you have to watch Gilded Age. If you're not, we got to keep it on the air. So, dress, blazer combo. I don't know. Not loving this. It looks like a blazer. And then I do like the way it was pleated on the bottom, but it just looks like
it looks like this went through a paper shredder.
Paper shredder from the waist down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This got, and then it turned into now the car wash fucking
noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, Mama, I don't.
And then the makeup.
Everything is a choice. The shape of the eyeshadow is fine.
Nice. Blended well.
Nice. Cool. Great.
It should have been more cool. It's just
everything is so warm on her.
Yes.
I mean, the coral lip that could use a goddamn gloss.
Yes.
Girl, put the gloss on her.
Yes.
Give her some fucking moisture. I mean,
it's always the goddamn lips at this show.
You know what? And
I have never walked a red carpet in my life that I didn't have the lip I was wearing up my urethra, ready to get reapplied at a moment's notice.
And I don't know, maybe it just comes from like people, as in celebrities, not knowing how makeup can perform and wear over time. So if you get your makeup done, we've talked about this, probably 1 to 2 hours before this.
Mm-hmm.
You know that makeup is going to be little lived in.
Yes.
So why can't you just stick a little MAC lip gloss in there and go,
girl,
right before your photo gets taken?
You're telling me in all those shredded noodles you couldn't have
I could have fit a couple
lip
glosses in there.
I know.
Come on.
You know what it is? Because I was looking at her on the broadcast, on TV, everything. And I have to say, it's funny. The biggest problems with this are the foundation is lovely. I love the foundation. I love the concealer. I love the blush. It's a good formula for her. Yep. We do have a little bit of it coming off the chin, but her makeup artist should have touched her up. For me, looking at her, it was the warmth of that eyeshadow, that transition shade blended so high up to the brow that her whole lid looks orangey yellow. Yes. Then we have this dark shadow on the outside. Then we have this peach pink warm lip, which I don't love. And you know what the culprit for me is? It's the hair color.
Okay.
If I snapped my fingers and turned her hair rich brown, this makeup would be the tones would be great.
Yeah.
But it's this outfit with her warm tone skin, the warm makeup, and then this warm blonde. It's too the same. There's no contrast.
Put it all in the blender and hit puree.
That's what I mean. There's no contrast. They didn't take the hair color into account.
Yeah, and I would even say the hairstyle into account, that when you're going to have everything slicked back and pulled away from the face.
Which is harsher.
The makeup tends to then...
Yes.
It needs to be a lot more precise and clean. And when you're bronzing the forehead even... to the warm blonde, and then you go from this warm bronzer to the foundation color where she's overly highlighted in like this rectangle on her forehead where she shouldn't be.
Yeah. It's her warm skin tone, the warm lip, and the warm blonde all fighting one another, let alone the application of the eyeshadow. I agree with you. It should have been cleaner and more precise, but with that harshness of the bob, when you're doing such a harsh hairstyle, you're setting the tone that everything else is going to be clean and as cut. Because if not, by comparison, you're going to notice the flaws. And with that hairstyle, the eye intensity should have been dialed back.
Yeah.
Because we always say there's one star of the show, there's one statement. And if it's the hair, there can be one other thing on the makeup that's not even a full-blown statement like my lip or your lip. It has to be all medium to balance out this harshness of the hair, and there was quite a few things going wrong. All right, next up we have Miss Christine Baransky, also the Gilded Age. This woman, like, that Hillary Clinton hair is so fierce. She always has this, and it's always that like power lawyer at the firm. Like, I love the dress, and from a distance, the makeup with the gold earrings and the lip. I love the lip choice from this distance. I'll put it that way. What do you think from here?
I don't know. I could just tell from here it's not the lip choice I like from here. I can already tell there is not enough going on those eyes and that blush.
So then up close.
I want to scream.
Girl, look at the lip. You know what we do? Before we go on the carpet, we do this.
Put it on. Put
that
the lipstick
lip
on.
Is all rubbed off. Why? Like when you're wearing a lip, like I'm wearing the same lip as her. Girl, you better believe I will be checking this lip nonstop. And I specifically, because I'm also wearing blush, is House Labs Acai. I was actually going to use this as lip, and balance-wise, I wanted a matte lip because the liner's thicker than I wanted today because of the new House Labs liner I tried out. So, that didn't go well. And then, so I don't want a glossy lip because it would have been too much. But this formula on this color on these lips, this would have been in my nose. This would have been running away. You use a color that's gonna adhere.
Or maybe don't eat a Jersey Mike's sandwich before you go on the red carpet.
Christine Baranski was woofing that hoagie. Yeah, girl, she's hungry.
Like, I don't know, girl. And especially because the hair is so just like scripted. Rich. And you are like, rich, God.
White woman.
Yeah, love. But the makeup,
I have to say, you clocked it. I don't mind the eyes. It's the complete lack of other complexion products.
Yeah, because there's not enough going on the eye or the blush. So you need to pick one.
Yes.
One has to get saturated.
Yes, we need a little color in the face.
And I understand that the lip is a bold choice, but there also needs to be
it was
cohesion.
A bold choice. It was a bold choice 2 hours ago.
Before she went into Jersey Mike's and got a number 6.
Yes, girl.
With extra olive oil to break down that fucking lip.
Totally.
Because, girl!
I know.
Oh my God. Just a little, and I just need a little bit of
color
blush.
on the...
I need blush, mama.
I need blush.
I don't think there is any. I think it
I know.
Is just not there. I don't think they put any.
Yes. And that's the thing. Like, you guys see me on camera. Like, I am wearing a rather decent amount of blush. And so now keep in person. So keep in mind, if you guys feel like you can't see it, etc., that's the difference of like camera versus in person. Like you gotta a lot for that. And that's what I mean. There should have been. I don't mind the forehead because she has a lower hairline. So
I don't mind the forehead. The forehead's actually not an issue.
It didn't need much sculpting, but it was really the cheekbones and the color.
Color.
Yes. And I don't like that pencil eyeliner under the eye. Why? Girl, give me a angled brush with the transition color you use the shadow, go halfway in, lightly blends, and it looks so much softer when you put eyeshadow under the eye. It can be just as thin, just as whatever, but when you get liner under the eye, it just looks so crayon-ish. And again, I've said it before, on mature skin, in my opinion, if you're gonna do that, any definition on the bottom or top, the waterline and the tight line need to be done. And it looks like we did the tight line, which I like, but we have this brown eyeliner under the eye highlighting because of that. Like I said, with mature skin, you're gonna get that, a little bit of that droop under the eye, for lack of a better word. And it's just highlighting that nude strip of skin, that differentiation between the makeup and her eye. So that line either needs to be softer or you need to go for it and make it more intense.
Right.
Up next, we have Divine Joy Randolph. On our monitor, this is pulling a little lime. It was more yellow, like keep that in mind.
Okay.
I wonder if you're going to say what I was thinking the whole time. The makeup is applied gorgeously.
I have a couple,
but it's more about the whole picture for me.
I got a couple things immediately.
What are you thinking?
So, I need a lip liner.
Okay.
I need definition in the lips.
Yes.
And I don't need it to be more color.
Yes.
But I wouldn't hate it, but I need definition. And, keep that. Because the brows are so sculpted, the lashes are overtaking the eye. Why did we swing with a blue waterline and then no lip liner, but these harsh lined brow? So it's the inconsistencies of the makeup, because if we're gonna swing that hard with the brows, and the lashes and the whole eye, because even arguably the complexion, everything, the brows, fine. I would have done something else in that crease and given her more saturation in the eye, because it's a lot of blank space going on.
Absolutely.
It's very, it's,
Lawrence Chaney.
Yes.
Yes.
When Raven was like, there's just a lot of blank space
You're
between
all eyeliner and skin tone.
And then it's just between your brow.
Yes.
And the next shadow all the way down, it's this blank space.
Yes.
So I think there needs to be a little bit of something, because then when we cleaned it up with concealer, it's just lightening the lid for no reason and it looks mismatched. Now, if we were to take this one step further and do a deeper brown liner to really sculpt out her lip appropriately with a cool tone brown to almost go with her hair color, brow color, and the whole with the blue, keep it all cool. Then with the yellow, that could all look right, but it's just all... The brows are so distracting.
So it was funny, and Casey rarely notices a thing about hair or makeup. And when she came out to present, and the camera went up close on the whole look, Casey was like, whoa, went like that. And I was thinking it, having seen her, but I said it in my head. My thing is this, the makeup, she is always beat for the gods. The makeup application is literally a 99.9%. The makeup artist is unreal. With this dress and this necklace and the hood and the wet hair, something in the makeup needed to be pulled back. It's all so intense and so fierce. I just think the makeup, and obviously her makeup artist is capable of it, I think the makeup needed to be softened a bit. And I couldn't agree with you more. I think the lashes are overtaking the whole eye. I think those lashes should have been half the size to get rid of all of that heavy, heavy darkness out here, and should have been brought with a transition color in a little bit more to round out the eyes, because the brows and the lashes, the severity of the beat, the Instagram beat, the nose contour, and the skin and the highlight and the contour and the blush is unbelievable.
Yeah.
But if this makeup, if she was wearing a more simple look, would be to die for. But it's so...
the hair falling in the front.
Everything is...
We're looking all here.
Everything is a 10 out of... Like, everything is at the most saturation. It could serve, and it's a lot to take in. I think the makeup, it was a missed opportunity to soften the makeup to make up for the intensity of the dress, necklace, and hair.
Agreed.
All right. We have Miss Jennifer Aniston. I love Jennifer Aniston. I think she's beautiful. Jennifer Aniston's hair and makeup, and a lot of times dress, to be honest with you, to me, is the interior design style equivalent of an all-white house. It's the absence of any choice. It's just, I want to take no risks. I'm afraid of what people think of me. It's just...
When have you ever seen Jennifer Aniston do anything different with her hair and makeup in the last 10 years?
Make a strong choice. Ever. Ever.
This is the, like...
She constantly looks like she's on call to go film a Garnier commercial. It's just...
And then right Aveeno after.
Aveeno. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
And Garnier.
Yeah. I just...
No, but it's I don't know. What bothers me about not just Jennifer Aniston, but a lot of celebrities
people that
is
do
that
this.
they have hair that is quite literally
2010
styled.
Girl in high school.
And so we have our hair that, like...
We just discovered what a cheese straightener is.
Yeah.
Like...
And they bevel it at the ends a little bit. And she goes,
Yeah, whoa. Yeah, no wave.
And it's just the same makeup every time. I feel like if you told me this photo was from 5-10 years ago,
Girl,
I would believe you.
You could Photoshop this on anything.
Because I think she, like... It's to the point where it's a conspiracy theory. Like, was she really there? Or did they Photoshop her in from, like, years prior?
Literally.
I wouldn't notice. Because
absolutely.
If you told me that she was not there and this was Photoshopped, I'd be like, oh yeah, I can't tell you when this is from.
Yes.
What happened to being distinct? Like when, I don't know, there's something
having
about it.
Fun.
Yeah.
Let's have fun.
When I show up to a red carpet, I want to wear something where somebody's like, oh my God, like that's like when she wore that to the 2011 Grammys. I love that. Like there's something, I don't know what it is about these people that you want to blend in so bad, but like, do you like what you're wearing?
It's what we talked about on the fall makeup trends episode. It's especially someone like her who has been through the ringer of the court of public opinion with Brad Pitt and the whole 9 yards. It's that global fear of being judged. It's she is the opposite of what we critique, like the Kim Kardashian, Sofia Vergara, how they can only wear the va-va-voom Maryland dresses. Like, because that works, that's what they do. They can't deviate from it. She's at the other end of the spectrum of just this plain, because I think she's so afraid to make a definitive statement and be judged for it that if someone else did this, who maybe didn't always do this, and it felt like a intentional choice, you would view it differently. But the funny thing about her is she has looked like this on every red carpet for so long to me now. Every time I see her on a red carpet, it looks like the CEO of a company about to give a speech at a conference photoshopped into an evening gown. It doesn't match. It doesn't match. It's business casual and then a gown.
Yeah.
People used to put more effort into their look for a talk show appearance than they now do on a red carpet.
Because I just don't think it's like they don't care. Or they just like, I guess you get to that point where you're like, it is what it is. I am who I am.
Yeah.
It's just there's a lack of styling.
Any personality.
If you told me this hair and makeup was her stepping out of like... she was stepping out of the Wawa gas station getting a pretzel, I would be like, yeah, I believe that.
That's what I mean. Yes.
I don't know.
It's just so mid.
Bland.
Yes.
Bland. Plain rice cakes.
Next up, we have Reese from True Detective. From a distance, I love the silhouette. The rings.
Yes.
I don't think I clocked this on the show because they did pan to her at one point.
Yeah.
Mama, I want those eyes on me right now.
Yeah, like how stunning.
Love, love, love.
And what I love too, that it's hard to tell from the carpet photo, but when you look at what she's wearing, it's like a purple velvet.
Yes.
So it's purple velvet with these like purple and blue tones on the eye.
Wow.
I just everything about this look. I think this is, I'm going to say it now, I think this is by far my favorite look from the Emmys. Because talk about like not wearing something traditional to the Emmys either. You're wearing purple velvet into like that suit, into that gown.
Yes.
And with this makeup, I mean.
The hair. With the earrings and the feather.
The feather.
The earrings and the necklace over the shirt.
Everything. I mean,
Girl.
I just.
Isn't it crazy? This speaks volumes of the right styling and the right balance. Other than her eyes, which there is a lot of color on them, the skin is pulled back, unlike Divine Joy Randolph, like we were saying. There's not that harsh, it's not the Instagram face going on right now. We have freckles peeking through, which I love on the nose and the cheeks.
There's just clear gloss.
Exactly. The skin is softer. We have clear gloss.
And let the eyes speak for themselves.
Yes. And then we chose to define the brows not as harsh as Divine Joy Randolph. And then, unlike Carrie Coon, like we were saying, you have this harshness of the statement of the eyes. So let's pull the hair back and almost take the hair out of the equation as far as a silhouette, the statement piece, to let the feathers come through. And then to even with the nose ring and the face piercings, it's just so well balanced.
Yeah.
That
I really like
eyeshadow.
And the lashes are perfectly chosen and sculpted for that eye.
Girl.
The eyeshadow's not getting overshadowed, but and it is just the underneath of the eye is perfectly sculpted as well. I mean, this is just such a hit. This
so
is
clean.
Easily.
Yes.
I will say it now. This is the best look of the night.
Yeah. And you better believe you're right with the lashes whenever I do, because this is like my wheelhouse with eyeshadow. Whenever I do eye looks like this, you better believe I am on the hunt for the inner 75% of that lash. Better not hide any of my eyeshadow because I didn't do all that work to cover it.
And look, yeah, the like piecey, chunky lash.
Yes.
Oh,
the spikiness on the
God.
inside. Beautiful.
Love.
Next up, we have Kristen Scott Thomas. Not a fan of the dress or the gloves.
Why am I wearing almost above the elbow kitchen gloves in soft lavender?
Girl, it was like Gaga with those red dish gloves. Sometimes we just like, I don't know. And
maybe we just shouldn't leave the house.
And even we don't have a full length photo of this, but this is like it there's zero shape to the dress. It just goes down and then
it looks like there's zero shape.
Yeah, here I am saying you can't tell. Goes down and then it cuts off at like a Mother of the Bride length. It's just like the dress was,
and this literally looks like a dress that your sixth grader made in sewing class
with an elastic collar. Like,
but Grandma, I made it for you, and then she's like, "I'll wear it to the Emmys."
I know.
Like, I just don't. Everything about that is just not successful, and the makeup, I don't.
So I
hate.
I pulled this because I have to say I wanted to include some people with mature skin, and I have to say I really enjoyed the eyes are spectacular. Like what we're the construction, the brows, Mama, those brows are either she's gifted from birth or they are laminated and beautifully softly filled.
Yep.
The skin, her foundation is laying nicer than some 20-year-olds. Other than the eyes and the face, there is a lot of problems with the lavender dress, cobalt blue earrings, and that red lip. There's a lot. That is the evil triangle right there. So if we get rid of the earrings, change the dress, and change the lip, the face, the makeup, the contouring, bronzing, blush, eyes, brows are, I think,
if I kept the
kind of magnificent.
Keep the lip color, and then you could put obviously a different dress and earring on.
I was going to say that lip does not go with that dress.
No. So I would say with the dress and the earrings got to go. I would say the lip is fine with her if she changes that dress to maybe like like even like a gold dress or like a pewter dress.
Yes.
Like Go pewter.
You want my pewter?
You have pewter. Yeah, like I just don't. This like silver gray lavender
girl,
and then this blue earring.
That blue is the bane of my existence. That just like it's blue. Just so. It's the backdrop. It's just that like Best Buy blue. Best Buy blue, girl. It's something about it. I don't like that. I don't like that blue. And you have a cool tone blue, a warm tone lip, and a warmer tone red, and then a silver lilac dress
that somebody would get buried in.
Yes, girl. Like if you cover the earrings and the lip and made the lip more pink, berry, to go with the purple in the dress, we'd be cooking with oil. Like,
no, that dress shouldn't be worn by anybody alive.
Exactly. But
anybody alive shouldn't be wearing.
Let's pretend even if let's snap and do a better dress, but keep it the same color. I need a pink, purpley lip.
The lip and the earring have to go.
Have to go.
Who is styling these people?
Can you even, girl? Because
like
I love the hair.
The fact that people get paid to do this.
Yes.
I think that's what infuriates me. That somebody was paid to put
those earrings on. Like fierce drag jewels. Girl. Like,
oh my God.
But I really wanted to include this because if you really look at her eyeshadow, the liner, we are tight lines. Mm-hmm. The brightness on the inside, we're cleaned up under the brow. The foundation is exquisite. I would love a breakdown of what is on her skin, makeup, the products, because this is so successful for her. I was like so surprised. Again, you see what I was talking about on the bottom lash line. It's a little, I don't mind it, but it's only about 75% of the way in. We're not going all the way into the inner corner with that darkness. I wouldn't have hated a decision on the waterline. However, we're tight lined. I'm happy about that. I love whatever they did with the mascara. It doesn't look like we have lashes because it balanced everything out. Really, really successful other than the lip and the earrings of the dress. Yeah. Next up, we have Mindy Kaling, who has been looking beat. She's been Christina Aguilera in it for like every red carpet for the past the last year, I want to say. This dress, to me, is erotic. I love this dress. You don't? Why? Talk to me, baby.
I just don't. It's okay. I feel like I've seen this before.
She lied.
She lied, and I should have known when I seen her hair.
Gowns, beautiful gowns.
I feel like this is like I've seen this at the Oscars 100 times, so I'm not impressed. I'm not thriving. I'm not living. Yeah. I don't care.
You know what I think would have made this dress better is a hair choice that was more hearkened to the dress.
You mean a hair choice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
that black honey lip. Oh, that like cherry cola lip. Oh,
Dr. Pepper, girl.
Ew, that is some. Don't ever disrespect her.
Dr. Pepper.
Don't ever.
I didn't know you were a Dr. Pepper girly.
Oh, don't ever disrespect
Dr. Pepper. Wow, I don't think I've had Dr. Pepper in 20 years.
What?
I don't drink soda.
Okay, that's fair. I hate this lip. I don't like this makeup.
Oh, really? Okay.
I do not like it. Sam, I am. I think her under eye looks beautiful. The concealer is set beautifully.
Yes. A little too much shimmer under there.
Well, concealer looks great. The eyeshadow choices are horrid, boot nasty, disgusting.
Okay.
And I think the lashes are fucking horrible. They look like AliExpress. Get 20 in a pack. Spiky, piecey lashes.
And y'all wonder why I was self-conscious.
No, because you would never buy disgusting lashes like that. You know better than to put 4 tons of gold shimmer underneath the eye.
It really, like, it's so funny because it's like, I don't know, from a distance you would look at her skin and the dress and the hair and the earrings.
Far away.
And you go, wow. But then you're right, when you do really analyze it up close, it's giving like 2015 YouTuber. Like it's giving Nikki tutorials in drag. Like it's really it's very it's like Divine Joy Randolph, what we're saying, the harshness of the makeup. It's a little 2016. It's not that Mindy Kaling's dress and hair and earrings are as much of a intense choice as Divine Joy Randolph, but Divine Joy Randolph's makeup was applied better.
This is just not.
This is very 2016 YouTuber.
Yeah, this is not acceptable.
Interesting. That is like, I find, because I agree with you looking at it up close, but I wonder if you guys will find that interesting, because I think most people will look at this and go like, oh my God, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and I do not think, listen, at this point in time, I am not saying I like anything when that is a wet J-Lo lip.
Yes, girl.
I'm not doing it.
That was a brown lip liner with this on top.
Yeah, and Mama
running for the hills, breaking up that oil.
She hit that carpet and she did reapply.
Yes.
She said,
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no.
Because you know what this is? This is so in the category of 2015, 2016 makeup. This is a photo you get shown by a bridesmaid because of how it looks here. And if that bridesmaid ever had this much makeup on, tears. They would be in the ER. Like, so this is where we have to say, like, okay, so.
I'm like, what about this do you like?
Yes.
They're like, well, I like the concealer.
I like the mascara. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, good.
I wish I could do my lashes like that.
Yeah, like AliExpress for 80 cents. Yeah, I do too.
All right, next up we have Nicola Coughlan from Bridgerton. This hurt because she normally is always serving. Like she's
serving lampshade.
Girl,
it's a lampshade.
This is just, I mean, with her skin tone, this dress
for the Emmys, I can almost see this dress being at like the VMAs or the Grammys.
On someone else.
On someone else.
On someone else, not paper white and pink.
It's because she's so fair. This is so wrong.
Amanda Seyfried. This is Amanda Seyfried at the Met Gala.
Don't even get me started on her with her purple shadow that she just
That's what I mean.
Down.
That's what I mean.
Where like her makeup, Mama, I want to see if you agree with me.
Yes.
Too warm. Everything.
Extremely.
She is alabaster.
Literally.
And then she has pumpkin blush, lip, and eye, and then a brow that is not groomed.
Yes. Peach.
And because somebody saw her blue eyes and said, you know what goes with blue eyes? Peach.
I know.
So let's do peach.
And we have the same hair problem as Carrie Coon.
Yeah.
We have yellow hair.
Yep.
And she always, why this is so disappointing is because like I think she might have, it was a Vogue or a whatever, one of the YouTube things where she does her own makeup. Incredible. And
her?
Yes, incredible. Because she embraced the fairness and went pink tones.
Well, here's the thing. Change the saturation of the color saturation of this.
Yeah.
Dial it back.
Yes.
3 and change the actual tones of this to pinks.
Coolers. Yes.
And cooler tones, mauves, pinks. This would be stunning on her.
Yeah. And
literally revert the color.
Yes. Because I don't mind the application.
No, the application is wonderful.
I love the saturation of the blush, the intensity. And we need a lash. Because even on camera, it was just this.
It's
because there was not enough definition in the eye to balance out this dress and the makeup, the intensity of that eyeshadow. And then again, the lip, like we have nothing on the lips, and I'm so curious what was used on her because I'm almost positive makeup campaign wise. I don't know if she has a contract, but she's very much in the Charlotte Tilbury universe. And this screams, I just painted
Peachgasm.
9 pounds of wet, apply at the beach, Peachgasm oil stick everywhere. Like, because this screams Charlotte Tilbury. This is how Charlotte Tilbury does her makeup. This warm, all over everything with that red hair. So, yeah, this was even on camera. I was like, oh, geez.
And with such a cool tone silver dress and then the warm makeup was just a big no.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Niecy Nash. I love this dress.
This dress is stunning.
Oh, girl.
I love the duality of the texture.
The draping of the satin off and the silk. It just, and to come off the hip to give body.
I would wear this if I were a cunty CEO to my Christmas party.
Absolutely.
And I would show up and say, are you all dead yet? Because you're about to be.
With this hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that asymmetrical bob. The skin is unreal.
She is so fucking beautiful. It's actually like ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
There is not one thing I would change about this makeup or this hair or this dress or fucking anything about her. She is fucking beautiful. And this this makeup, just everything about it is so fucking beautiful. I love this makeup.
This is exactly the lip you were saying on Divine Joy.
Literally,
Randolph. I need still nude, but a little definition.
You need to define the lip, and it is so stunning. Look at that wing liner with those perfectly chosen lashes, the perfectly sculpted brows that don't go down too far, so it's not closing off her face.
Yes.
And the foundation blush. I mean, Jesus, my God, she is Niecy Nash, man.
I would have done two things, and it's just this photo is the tail of that brow. Boop. It's just a little. It's
Fill
a little.
It in a little bit. I get what you're saying.
My OCD. I'm going to shove my whole fist in my mouth. I need to clean that triangle of that outside brow is kind of sending
where
me.
It's dipping a little bit.
Yeah.
You just need to. You need to. Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
And then I will say, I love the thickness of the eyeliner. This is like giving Adele level precision with that, how it follows the shape of the eye beautifully. I don't know if I would have done a wing. I would have made the wing a hair smaller, and I would have made the outside more smoked like mine today, where I wouldn't have brought it that harsh, because I think with the brow and the lip, the full beatness of this with the hair, the sculpted, very angular hair, and the beat of the face, I think that eyeliner could have been
scaled
just
back.
Softened a little bit.
I
don't mind it. It's still absolutely flawless.
Me, or does the liner look a little bit blurred? Or am I just like, I don't know.
No, you're right. It very well could be.
I would love a little bit of like sculpting on the chest and a little more glow on the chest.
Simone, like give me glow on that body, girl, because she is
really like
the blueprint.
So it's open here. I would have done some glow, especially yeah.
And I love the choice of earrings instead of a necklace, because
maybe that's.
It's the bare,
a lack
the no necklace.
Of necklace, which I almost
love for the Emmys, because if she wore a necklace with this, it would have been Oscars. You know what I mean?
Wow.
This dress, if you pop a diamond necklace, she's going to the Oscars. It almost the hair and the earrings made it more casual.
But
exactly,
give me a little
just
bit
body
of body
glow. But this is like, she is also in the top.
Wow,
unreal.
This is gorge.
All right, and then we have Quinta Brunson.
Insanely gorgeous. This looks like a vinyl record. Straight up vinyl.
Girl, like, and you're like Janine from Abbott Elementary serving this much? Like, giving this much of a choice? You know what I mean? This is what I mean about the Jennifer Aniston of it all. Make a decision. Take one single risk.
People are so boring.
So boring. This is incredible.
Yeah.
I love that the Abbott cast always does something. Her, Janelle James, and Cheryl Lee Ralph sometimes always coordinate something. So Cheryl Lee Ralph had the same hair curl.
Like a little spit
Like
curl.
They always do something like almost matching.
This makeup, I got it. Listen up. Listen up and listen good. When I tell you complexion down, eyes done.
Yes.
The brows, interesting choice, but I love it. I love this like straighter brow.
Very
1920s. Like with the hair choice and everything.
Yes.
It's giving this satin black smoky eye and this lip. I just really, wow.
And to go metallic black on that eye, like there's almost a little bit of a foil into that black. It's not totally matte.
It's like, satin black.
Yes. Yeah. And again, you talk about balance of everything where she has this intense of a brow where it's more straight out vampire-y with this hair and that eye and a gloss on the lip. It's more nude, like Niecy Nash, which I love to balance out the eyes. It all works together. Nothing is fighting one another, looks too intense. And then if you notice as well, when I first was looking at her, I was going, I would have did a bigger lash to give her a little bit more like lift. But then the more I looked at her in the broadcast, I realized her eyes are just so round that she does have quite a heavy lash, but the shape of her eyes is so half moon that it just isn't getting out there. So what did the makeup artist do? Dragged her eyeshadow and smoked it out she could handle that smokiness going horizontally to balance out the roundness of her eyes.
This is so beautiful.
So well done. And you would also think too, like she would need more color, but she doesn't. No. Isn't that crazy?
No, because I think with like the vinyl texture and the black dress and then that bringing that like vinyl-esque to the eye.
Yes.
That satin black shadow and then this more neutral makeup. I love it.
And you know what I love? And this is something like the dark-skinned girlies can really only do this. When the styling, the dress, and the makeup are so good and so well planned out that their skin is the statement, is the color. Her skin, because even look at how the contour on her cheeks and her forehead are more reddish blush pink, and then her skin, her body, and the center of her face is warm and yellow. Yeah. It lets her skin be the color.
Oh, she looks so good.
Next up is Miss Reese Witherspoon. I'm so excited for what you're gonna say. Girl, I don't know.
This is like
a woman renewing her vows.
And she's putting on her Sweet 16 dress.
Oh, God.
That was matronly at the time.
Oh
my God. This dress is so heinous because
it's
the white flowers look like they've yellowed.
Totally.
And it looks like she's wearing yellow diamonds.
White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah. Oh my God. And this white
You're
face.
Right. Everything looks
yellowed. Everything looks
tea-stained. Yeah. Girl, Declaration of Independence.
She was the one, she sewed the American flag.
Betsy Ross. I know.
Okay.
And you're totally right. Her body is giving, I have a nice tan at the beach. And then the face is...
I'm wearing my winter shade.
Totally.
I'm wearing my winter shade of foundation because
her foundation is too light.
The foundation's too light. There's a lack of lip liner where her lips just look like a blob.
Yes.
A dry blob.
Nothing on them.
Her concealer looks fine. The foundation texture is beautiful. The blush is fine.
Yeah.
The eyes are just so metallic under the eyes. Stop doing brown shimmer liner all over.
Girl, what's that brown shimmer Urban Decay eyeliner?
Bourbon.
Girl, why is all of Hollywood fucking rubbing bourbon under their eye?
Yeah.
That's what everyone looks like. Enough with the creamy, shimmery browns under the eye.
Yeah.
And then the yellow earrings. It's also like the hair and the earrings and the everything. It's just very... It's giving like Little House on the Prairie. It's just very...
That's what I was thinking when I first saw it.
Giving American Gothic. Like, it's just very...
Yeah.
Puritanical across the board.
She looks like she's unhappy.
That's what I mean. It doesn't even like... From a distance, if you blurred her face, I would never guess this was Reese Witherspoon. Normally, she is so much more... A little more fun.
You know what she looks like? She looks like an evil stepmother.
That's what I mean. Yes.
She just looks so like just ready to
it's
look you up and down.
Yes.
And call you ugly. And you're just trying to do your cashier job.
Girl.
Down at the Kmart.
Tell me everything in this, the dress, the necklace, the earrings, the hair, and the makeup aren't giving like would be a character in a movie. You know what I mean?
No,
like some mean rich woman.
No, she literally looks like she's about to slap me across the face with a glove.
Yeah, it's like not her to me.
No, this looks
and in general, the lip
she
and
looks
the
like
eyes.
She's placed in everything.
Yes.
This doesn't feel like she's having fun tonight.
No, tonight.
She is not a free woman.
All right, next up we have Saoirse Ronan. Don't love the dress.
No. Again,
this looks like me
shredder.
in my bedroom when I was little.
Putting
using what I could to pretend to wear a dress.
Yeah, putting the blanket, putting your comforter on as
tying
my
shirt around my breasts with the 2 long sleeves hanging down and the blanket around my waist. And then this gigantor, this Jagunda fucking necklace. And then no makeup. And Jennifer Aniston hair.
This is giving lovely bones, girl. You won't let it go, huh? This is the lovely bones, Miss Thing.
What a necklace choice with this.
This necklace choice.
Makeup and hair.
And you know what's funny? I was like, oh, the silver would go with the dress. Nope. How about the earrings? Nope. How about the makeup? Nope.
Yeah.
We just...
Look at this. It's just giving...
It's glow up.
Yes.
Yeah. She looks she doesn't want to be here.
No, girl. This makeup is doing nothing for the look. Like,
who did this to her?
This is Jennifer Aniston. It's completely without any choice or risk. Just
a wet peach lip and a full brow and some mascara and maybe a white inner corner and they sent her on
no
her way.
Eyeshadow, barely any mascara.
This is a girl going to junior prom.
And the mom is standing by the makeup artist, like saying, "You're only 13, Heather." Like, and this is like, you know what I mean? Like how a 13-year-old should have like that level of that naturalness.
Yeah, this girl was going to her friend's bar mitzvah. And the mom said, "Don't put that much makeup on. You're 12."
Girl, yeah. You're a McDonald, not a whore. Yeah. Like, and then again, we have and maybe even if we pulled the hair up and gave a little bit of a little bit of regal, like Princess Anastasia.
Emmys.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break. It's the Emmys.
Give me a little like Anastasia, not the makeup artist, like the Russian. Have you ever seen the animated movie Anastasia? Anastasia, the Romanovs? I'm pulling up a photo. Hold on. The hair. Like, you know what I mean? Because of the necklace and everything. Like, if you're gonna go this bare bones, give me hair up with a little bit of an extension, a little bit of a fucking clip-in, a mall kiosk clip-in to add a little bit of clean, like, volume here. Smaller earrings to balance out that. Let the necklace and the earrings be the statement.
And
because there's no other statement going on.
And give me a red lip.
Girl, like...
something. Make a choice.
A
choice.
All right, and last but not least, Miss Selena Gomez. I like the dress. I do. For
it's
the Emmys.
It's a no for me.
I like I enjoyed this for the Emmys. I think it was a really good balance of drama and formality, but not too much to make it Oscars-y. Again, who else was this? We were saying, Mindy Kaling. It's the hair. Mm-hmm. It's the straight hair is not doing any favors.
She's always
it's dressing down the dress.
Though.
Yeah,
she either does an updo of some sort or straight hair. Selena's team never really branches too far away from doing anything different. The makeup is uneven. The eyeshadow from side to side, the liner from side to side is not even and symmetrical. But listen,
there's more darkness on one side than the other.
Yeah. So listen, and when we're looking at it, do I think this straight up smoky wing does anything for her? Not really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that there's too much
because it's closing her eyes off more. It's making her eyes smaller, like the eyeliner, that big of an eyeliner with the darkness on the outside corner, plus these brows are breathtaking, but they are
the brows.
Like they're very intense. So I think we could have lightened the eye up a little bit.
Because the shadow colors are just like camel yellow brown, like
the fact that Her hair is so dark. The dress is these diamond silver and black. Where is the color? Like for the founder and CEO of Rare Beauty, where are the Rare Beauty products? Like, I feel like Rare Beauty prides itself on the blushes and the pinks and the color. Imagine her pink highlighters. Like, where's the color? It's just very muted.
It's at home.
That's right. It's very muted. And I think it could have, I want to make the blush and the lip.
I need the eyeliner
more color.
To go.
I know the eyeliner.
It's distracting.
It's such a long, it's almost
There's
making
no
it look
shape.
it's making it look like a fold.
If you're going to do a wing that big, commit. Because it's just like, it's the lined eye and it just goes up and there's no shape or
it's
purpose.
It's pencil, literally one stroke. Pencil thin. So it's almost the way, like, you know how a high schooler does old man makeup in a play and just does lines? It's literally making her eyes look like a fake fold. It's not a fold, but if it was thicker to the eye, it would trick us into realizing it was eyeliner. But instead, it's just making it look... You're right. It needed to be bigger or not at all.
This is pissing me off.
And I honestly... I would have taken it away.
No, that's what, like, honestly, it needs to just
The
go.
brows are the statement of the eye to me.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I'm not even opposed to, like, the little bit of soft smokiness that would be left over.
No.
But take the wing away.
I know.
And leave her at home. It's pissing me off the more I look at it.
Yes.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Imagine if we dialed up the blush, did a pinkier, nuder lip with more saturation, and then took the just kept the brightness on the inside. The lashes are great. The brows are perfect. Take away that liner and take the blush we're using and slightly bring that through the crease to monochromatic this beautiful pinks to go with the black.
Yeah.
Because she has warm toned skin too. Her skin tone, she can pull anything off. Like, it's just too washed out and colorless.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, everybody. That's another makeup police. We're entering awards season. The child mentioned a check. We're entering awards season. So we're going to have a lot of makeup polices coming up. Let us know what shows specifically you want us to do. Hands down, it was Kaye, Reese.
Yeah, Kaye,
and
Reese.
Niecy, Nash.
And Niecy, yeah.
Were incredible.
My two winners.
To win is absolutely the best.
Oh, Allure's coming up, girl.
Guys, the Allure Best in Beauty Awards are around the corner. So stay tuned for that. We don't need to live like this.
She'll be coming around my mind when she comes.
So many quotes from that episode. We don't need to live like this.
Oh my God. The best 4-color eyeshadow palette had 3 colors.
Johnny, why does the best 4-color eyeshadow why does it say best 4-color eyeshadow palette when it only has 3 colors? Yeah. Powder bronzer, it's a cream.
No, best powder bronzer, it's a hair care product.
Steal. I can't wait. They are so sloppy, so messy.
Oh, Allure.
Oh, my
Allure.
God. So stay tuned for the Allure Awards are coming up. And this is episode 89.
We're going to be at 100 this year.
Episodes.
What are we going to do for our 100th episode?
I don't know, girl. I don't know. Do it nude? Just
do we do something crazy?
Privates and breasts?
Is it like our favorite, 100 favorite products or 100?
I know, like a countdown of something.
Yeah,
I know.
100 something, 100.
Yeah,
it's got to be something.
Oh God,
good.
We got to start planning.
I know, it's got to be something good.
Yeah, totally. Give us ideas, guys. What should we do for the 100th episode? Plant that seed.
I'll put 100 Cheerios in my mouth and spit them at you.
100 layers of makeup. I hate that shit.
That challenge was disgusting.
People doing 100 layers of liquid lipstick, and it was just like fucking Gollum. Yes, nail polish. Precious. Disgusting.
Jenna Marbles was the queen of that.
Oh my God.
She was the queen of that.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Beautiful and Bothered. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for your video episode one day early on Sundays. Make sure to subscribe on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review if you can. Also, check out the Beyond Bothered Patreon. Like we said, we have a Makeup Police VMAs full full-length bonus episode coming out the end of this month, and there's already like 4 full-length bonus episodes, 20 some odd after shows. There's tons of content for a super affordable price. The link is in the description box down below. And wherever you are, we hope you are happy, safe, and healthy. And remember,
you are beautiful.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.